What if the biggest lie women over 65 have been told is that the most important years of their health are already behind them? What if the choices you make today matter more than anything you did at 40, 50, or even 60? Here's the mystery that stops most senior women from changing. We see some women live into their 90s with strength, clarity, and independence, while others fade quickly after 70. Same country, same healthcare system, same age range, completely different outcomes. Why? The early clues are subtle. Some women wake up with energy. Others wake up already tired. Some stay socially engaged. Others slowly withdraw. Some bodies adapt. Others break down. The difference is not genetics alone, and it's not luck. But the full explanation rarely gets told because it challenges what women have been taught their entire lives. To understand how daily habits after 70 can radically change lifespan and quality of life, we have to follow the cause and effect timeline that leads here. It starts much earlier than most people realize. In early adulthood, many women learn to put themselves last. Family first, work first, children first. Research on American women born before 1960 shows a strong pattern of self-sacrifice tied to identity. Being needed became a measure of worth. Health was postponed. Stress was normalized. Sleep was optional. The cause was cultural expectation. The effect was years of quiet wear on the body. Then changes begin quietly in the 40s. Hormonal shifts, especially around perimenopause, alter metabolism, bone density, and cardiovascular risk. Long-term studies from U.S. women's health initiatives show that stress and neglect during these years accelerate inflammation, but most women don't feel the damage yet. They keep going, caring, giving, ignoring warning signs. This sets the stage for what happens later. The shift after 70 is where everything changes and where most advice fails. After 70, the body no longer compensates the way it used to. Muscle loss accelerates, balance weakens, immune response slows. According to American aging surveys, women over 70 experience faster functional decline than men if they remain sedentary or socially isolated. Here's the twist most seniors never hear. This stage is not a slow downhill slide. It's a fork in the road. Some women accept decline as normal aging. Others change daily habits in small but powerful ways. Over time, those small changes compound. Then comes the breaking point. For many women, it's triggered by a fall, a diagnosis, or the sudden loss of independence. A doctor may say, "You need to slow down." Friends may disappear. Fear creeps in. This is where many women shrink their lives to feel safe. But shrinking life has consequences. The fallout affects everything. Physical health worsens with inactivity. Bone density drops. Cardiovascular risk rises. Loneliness increases inflammation and dementia risk. Financial strain grows when independence fades. American data shows that women who lose mobility earlier also face higher long-term care costs. So, what do seniors do? They try failed fixes. They rest more, thinking rest equals recovery. They avoid activity to prevent injury. They rely solely on medication. They wait for motivation to return. But the evidence shows this approach accelerates decline. Now here's where the mystery deepens. Why do some women reverse this trajectory well into their 70s and 80s? The answer lies in daily habits that affect longevity at a cellular, hormonal, and neurological level. Not extreme diets, not punishing workouts. Daily behaviors that signal the body to stay alive, adaptive, and engaged. Let's connect this to today. American health surveys consistently show that women who live longer, healthier lives after 70 share common patterns. They move daily, but gently. They maintain purpose. They protect sleep. They eat to stabilize blood sugar. They nurture social connection without overgiving. These habits don't add years magically. They remove the accelerators of aging. Here's the suspense most people miss. Longevity is not about adding something new. It's about stopping what is quietly stealing time. Now the reveal begins. The first habit is daily movement that challenges balance and strength, not endurance. Research from U.S. geriatric studies shows that maintaining leg strength and balance reduces mortality risk more than walking alone. Women who stand on one leg, rise from chairs without hands, and practice gentle resistance preserve independence longer. The second habit is protecting sleep as a medical priority. Poor sleep increases heart disease, diabetes, and cognitive decline. Women over 70 who stabilize sleep routines show measurable improvements in immune markers. Sleep is not rest, it's repair. The third habit is eating to prevent blood sugar swings. American nutrition studies link glucose spikes to faster aging and inflammation. Simple changes like protein at breakfast, fewer refined carbs at night, and consistent meal timing reduce dizziness, falls, and fatigue. The fourth habit is social connection without self-abandonment. Longevity research shows that meaningful interaction lowers mortality, but over-caregiving raises stress hormones. Why senior women choose connection that energizes, not drains. The fifth habit is daily purpose, not productivity. Purpose. Studies from aging psychology show that women with a reason to get up each morning live longer, even when health conditions exist. Purpose regulates stress and supports brain health. Here's the key insight. These habits work because they address the root causes of decline, not the symptoms. Now let's bring this into a clear timeline. Early life conditioning taught women to ignore themselves. Midlife stress weakened resilience. After 70, the body demands a new approach. When that approach is ignored, decline accelerates. When it's adopted, the body responds, often dramatically. American longevity data shows that women who maintain strength, social engagement, and metabolic health after 70 often outlive peers by a decade or more. Not because they avoided aging, but because they removed the forces that speed it up. Now the practical part. Here are 3 direct actions women over 60 can apply today. First action: move your body every day with intention. Focus on strength, balance, and posture. 5 minutes is enough to start. Consistency matters more than intensity. Second action: design your day around energy, not obligation. Eat, sleep, and socialize in ways that restore you. Say no without guilt. Recovery is not selfish, it's strategic. Third action: choose one purpose ritual daily. A walk with intention, learning something new, helping in a way that doesn't deplete you. Purpose tells your brain you are still needed by life itself. Now the warning. Based on evidence, here is the clear warning. Inactivity, isolation, and chronic stress after 70 are strongly linked to faster cognitive and physical decline in women. Waiting for motivation or perfect health before changing habits costs precious years. And here's the open thought to hold on to. If your body is still responding, still adapting, still capable of change at this age, what else about aging have you been underestimating? If this message gave you clarity or hope, do like, comment, and share it with a woman who believes it's too late. And for the next chapter, where we break down the one habit that predicts independence after 80. Subscribe now so you don't miss what comes next.